Well, what's up, everybody? Jonathan back here again today, and this time we're on the KST map. Everybody's been kind of playing this map a good bit. I've seen on YouTube, and so I thought I'd go check it out. I downloaded it actually, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe longer than that, and just kind of checking it out. Wanted to see what all was on here. I heard so much about it. Let's see. We've already got a truck, but I want to get a different one. Let's see if we can get our, yeah, that's the one I want right there. Yeah, this truck's pretty cool. Kind of loud though. Oops. Well, I never even went inside to see what. Well, that is upside down. Okay. Well, let's see. So, I guess I won't do a full tutorial review kind of thing of this map because there's a lot on here. But basically, let's look at the map. Basically, you've got a town area, then there's a, let's look, I guess that's a highway that runs right through kind of the bottom third of the map there, and then there's a big island with a ferry, and there's a bridge that goes over there, but that's where most of the timber is. There's a good bit of timber on the bottom half of the map too, but we're gonna be working up in the top half, so let's go scope us out a spot. And so it looks like we got some building materials over here and some little test ramps and whatnot. It's pretty cool. And let me get out of this car's way. So yeah, some pretty neat stuff. You can go test out your vehicles in there. Let me make sure. Yeah, I thought I was going the wrong way. Okay. Well, we'll just cut through here. We'll test out our truck on the way, huh? I'm not going in there. That is some deep mud in there. Alright. So we'll take a little tour up this way. Make sure there's nothing coming. These cars, they come flying down through here. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to log over there on the island. I'm just trying to figure out, I have not yet looked to see where the ferry is. I'm thinking that we can, oh yeah, another little test area for vehicles there. I'm thinking I just want to go up this bridge and over. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, why do we need to use the ferry? Got a bridge. We got some forestry equipment here, but we're not going to use any of that stuff. What we'll do is we'll go scope us out a good landing. And let's go up this way and see what's up here. I haven't been up here yet. I've driven around this map just a little bit, kind of checking it out. There should be a landing right up here somewhere. Looks like it's awfully thick in there. That'll be pretty cool though. That's a lot of trees to cut. Let's see. So landing one, that's probably gonna be the closest one. Let's just start there. I mean, we'll go up here to landing one. I'm gonna park my vehicle up there. And then what we'll do in this episode, this first one, is we'll just get the equipment purchased and try to get most of it moved up here. And then next time we'll probably start cutting. Yeah, that's a lot of trees in there. Bunch of trees. Alright, so let me get my truck parked. Yikes, that is a lot of trees. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start getting some equipment. So right off the bat, let's see, what truck am I gonna, well, let's see, do I want to try with the, I tell you, let's go ahead and go with that one. I'm gonna do some different stuff besides all FDR equipment, but this new stuff that he put out sure is good. Let's see, we're gonna need us a cutter to start with, and we'll need a processor, and a grapple loader to load the trucks up. And then we're going to need the low bed. Alright, let's start with that, because it'll take a while to get all this up here. And looks like I've got to turn the auto start thing off, because I like the manual. Oops. Like the manual engine start. Now let's see. Well, hope everybody had a good Memorial Day that was off work and could relax and spend time with family and friends and maybe do some grilling or whatever. Hope y'all enjoyed that. If you had to work, sorry. I had the day off, but I ended up working anyway because we're still in the process of remodeling our kitchen, and there was some blinds in the kitchen window over the sink, and I took them down because they were broken and messed up. I just hadn't ever replaced them yet, so I went up to Lowe's and got some new blinds for the window, and after quite a bit of effort and some sweating and well, okay, maybe I cussed a little bit, but I finally got it up there. Took an hour, let's put it that way. Took me an hour to get that up there. Anyway, finally got it in there, and in fact, I'm gonna tell you what. Let me change that. So is it here? Game settings, automatic engine start off. There we go. And let's just go ahead and save. I've got the mod for auto save on, so it should save, but just in case. Alright, and I think I'm going to lower that boom just a little bit now, because I think I don't want that up that high. There we go. Yeah, so finally got the kitchen window blinds installed. Alright, now they're supposed to stop. Are they going to stop? Oh, you blew through that stop sign. But, oops, and I missed my turn. I hate that mariachi music. Every time you go by there, the mariachi band fires up. Well, and so when I finally got the kitchen window blinds up, I had to mow the yard, so that took another 2.5. Takes me about, I guess, about 2.5 hours if I do a little push mowing, and probably closer to 3 if I'd push mow and do some weed eating. But I didn't weed eat this time. I just did the push mower. It was getting on past 7 o'clock. In fact, I think it was 7:30 that night when I finally finished mowing the yard. So I was just like, I'm not weed eating. So I worked. I put up some kitchen blinds and some mowed the yard. I needed to mow the yard though, because if I didn't, then it'd be Thursday or Friday probably until I got around to it, and by then I think it would have been way too high. Authorized vehicles only. Well, we're authorized because we need to cut this timber. Oh boy, oh boy. I was messing around and not paying attention to what I was doing. Well, got lucky there. I was actually thinking about doing a screenshot, but I think I'll wait till I get off this bridge first. Yikes, that was close. Just about put us in the lake. Yeah, let's see if we can get us a good screenshot. That may be, well, let's see. I'm gonna hop out. We might just take a few screenshots and pick a good one. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of trees to cut on over here. I'm kind of half tempted just to go ahead and start cutting. So I mean, that's the funnest part to me. But we'll make one more load because we'll need to get the processor over here. And what I normally like to do is kind of block off an area to start with. So I'm probably going to go, looks like there's a little mountain or hill or something over there. So I'm probably going to skirt right around that. So I'll probably start here, go straight out that way for a little ways, make a 90-degree left, and just keep going until we get back to the landings, kind of block us off a little area. But this looks like it's going to be a pretty cool map. And let's see, we'll need to set up the loader probably about where that trailer's at. Yeah, we'll probably get to some cutting today. We'll try. Well, I'll try to get the processor and the skidder over here on this next load, and then we can start doing a little cutting maybe. So let's book it on back down the hill and not mess around this time taking screenshots. And when we come back, we'll try to get started doing a little cutting. Because we won't need any log trucks right away, because we'll have to get them cut and skidded and processed and piled up and all that good stuff. So it'll be a little while. Next episode, maybe we'll have a log truck ready to go. And I got to decide too what I want to do about tree length. I really like hauling the long tree length stuff, but the shorts are pretty cool too. And I went ahead and added in, I think added in both the FDR adjustable trailer and I think it's the Black Sheep modding, that double trailer thing. I think I added that. I'm pretty sure I did. So while we're headed back to the shop to get our other equipment, I want to give a quick update on my next map. Haven't released the name of it yet. I'm going to probably within the next month or so. I'll probably release the name of it, and but before that, I'll probably do some screenshots. I've got it just about ready to release some screenshots. I'm probably about a quarter of the way done with it now. I'm just going in now and adding in the some detail on the terrain and painting in some mountain rocks and stuff. There's going to be some pretty cool features on the map, so it'll be a lot of fun. Let's see, do I know where I'm going? Let's see, I came down. Well, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Anyway, let's drive around the map a little bit. We'll take a look at some of the features. So I like the street signs with the street names on it. That's pretty cool. It's got the whole shopping center, strip mall kind of thing there. Subway, that's pretty neat. You got Wendy's, a Shell gas station. Little volunteer fire department. Down here you got a post office and a Burger King. There's post office and Burger King. And we're back to there. Where the heck is that? Okay, so it's looks like we need to go down. Oh, I think we were going the right way. So it's on Main Street. So we just need to turn around. Oh, what is that? What is that sucker doing? He didn't even have his blinker on. I normally turn the traffic off. I can't stand having traffic on. They just get in the way. Okay, so when we went up there, we should have took a left instead of taking a right. We probably could go through there. What's going around here? So there's a little pond over here. There's some houses on the other side. I like all the electrical poles and the street lights and stuff. That's pretty neat. Yeah, there's where we're at. There's a big flat area over there if you want to add in like anything placeable. I got some mariachi music again. Yeah, see that big flat area over there? You can add in like greenhouses or solar panels or whatever, any kind of placeables over there. That's pretty neat. There's a police station. Some other kind of warehouse or something there. It's pretty cool. I like all the detail. I like all the, you know, the town's kind of complete. You know, you got gas stations, fire station, police station, all that kind of stuff. And oh, we are not gonna make it through there. Yikes! Well, that is not good. Alright, I shouldn't have gone through there. I wonder if I can get that out. Yeah, this FDR processor, it doesn't have collision anywhere, I don't think, except for maybe the wheels and the head up there. That's what got us caught. But we ended up unscathed. And we still got plenty of time to get it over there and get started cutting. In fact, well, let's see, we're in the clear now. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like it is, because there's no more low bridges. I forgot about that. Knew it as soon as I went under there that probably wasn't a good idea. I still didn't go to the right place. I didn't realize where the bridge was. Oh, and other big news, on Friday's video, I should have the Dodson logging wood chip area filled up. I worked a little bit on it yesterday, which was Memorial Day for me. And oh, I forgot the skidder. Oh well. And so we're just about full, and in fact, maybe probably tomorrow during lunch, when I get to play some, I'll finish out making the necessary loads to get us to maybe just 2 or 3 more loads left. And then on Friday we'll have we won't do any kind of time lapse or anything, but we'll just have a finishing up the wood chip storage area video. That'll be pretty neat. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to come in a little bit less than I thought it was. I think I'm sitting right around 20, I think it's 23, 24 million, something like that right now, liters. Excuse me. And I think it's going to come in right around 25. I was thinking 25 to 28, but I don't think it's going to be quite that much. Alright, so we're going to be pretty tight right in here to start with. So I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to swap positions. Normally what I do is I'll have the I'll have the processor on the right usually, but I'm going to swap now because well, I guess I could switch the fellow buncher to that side. I guess we'll do that. I'll just swap the fellow buncher and go to the other side. So I normally like having the processor on my right so I can swing everything to the left. Something like that. Alright, let's get this truck out of the way. That's good. All right. Yeah, I don't have my frame rate counter up there, but I can already tell that it's stressing my computer or my graphics card just a little. It's not bad, but oh golly, I don't even have my dual joysticks up here. I gotta grab those real quick. Hold on. There we go. I didn't think I was going to get to any cutting today, but looks like we are. And hopefully I can cut these off at the bottom. Alright, good. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do? In fact, did I even switch to the other side? Nope, I sure didn't. Alright, we'll just go ahead and drop this one, then we'll switch over there. And I'm going to want to cut kind of in a circular pattern around this landing because I want to clear some of this out, because if I just start cutting in a straight line, what's going to happen is when I start processing these trees, the ends of the trees are going to hit these other trees that are still standing. So I'm going to kind of clear some of this out a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I never drove up here really and took a good look at this area on this island, because I didn't know that there was this many trees in here. It's thick. And imagine you gotta have a pretty good computer to handle all these trees too. Just dropping the trees is gonna be fun. But I think once we get some of these trees out of here, it should help the frame rate some. I mean, like I said, I can tell just a little bit that I'm not at 60 frames, that's for sure. It's probably in the 50s, so it's not bad. See, I wonder if is that gonna be enough? I might as well take out these other. Well, let's see. I'll take out this one for sure. This big tree right here. I think that other small one's gonna be in the clear. Nah, I better take out that small tree too. I'm gonna get this one processed first though. I think I'm gonna start off doing the longer tree length logs, and then maybe we'll switch later on to the smaller ones. I really like doing the tree length. And let's get all this. We don't need that. Yeah, let's get this small tree out of there just in case. Alright, now we get to figure out what we want to do. Well, like I said, I think I'm just going to kind of block off an area. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Well, we're close enough. I think I can just swing it over here and drop it off. But I think what I'm going to do is just start a line. We can always come back and you know, modify it later or something. But I think I'm just going to drop a few trees here or there. And we'll make us some little piles, and we'll come back and pick them up with the skidder. And we'll just kind of define us a boundary right in through here. Alright, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, I've got something mapped, I think, on my joy to key that wants to spin my feller buncher head every time I try to do a certain combination of things. It's kind of annoying, so I'd like to drop a tree straight, but I didn't do it that time. It's kind of annoying, though. Oh, jeez. It's tight in here. Very, very tight. Yeah, one thing I'd like to see in a future farming simulator game, I mean, they probably won't do it, but I mean, it'd be cool if, like, see all this this grass, like with these little yellow flowers or whatever. It'd be kind of cool if those were destructible, like when you drove over them with a track machine or a skidder, that it would, you know, knock them down. And I mean, if they disappeared, that'd be fine with me, but even if it just knocked them down or something, that'd be kind of neat. Probably be, like I said, for all the stuff that I'd like to see in the game, I think they'd have to redo the game engine. And I doubt that they're going to do that anytime soon. I mean, they probably will eventually, but... Well, let's see. We're starting to head down a pretty steep little hill. We're almost to the road. Well, we're headed towards the road. So I think I'm going to kind of angle back this way to where it's maybe not so steep. And then when I get around the end of these trees, I'll cut back to the left and make it to the road. That'll kind of give us a little block there to cut out. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, that'll give me a little boundary to go past. That's kind of where I was headed anyway. Oops. Well, I guess that tree wasn't quite in the ground far enough. It didn't want to cut good. Couldn't get a good grapple on it. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have a not a great computer, you're probably not going to be able to play this map. This one's pretty challenging. Like I said, I can tell my graphics card is struggling a little bit, and I don't have the greatest one. I've got I think it's an NVIDIA. So it's the 970 GTI, I think is what I've got. I can't remember. It's been so long since I looked at it. Whew. Yeah, it's thick in here. Alright, let's see. I gotta get out of here. Let me go ahead and process this tree since it's right there. And I've got to get my skidder over here. I got to get some of that wood out of there and processed, and make sure I got the log truck too. Yeah, there's probably as many trees on this island as there are on my Dodson logging map. This is crazy thick in here. Can't believe they put so many trees. It's kind of fun though. I mean, it's most of the maps you play don't have the forests aren't this thick, this dense. You know, it's just pretty neat. If your computer can handle it, it's pretty fun. And I'll see if I can make the right turn this time. Thought I had bought a skidder. I guess I didn't. Let's see, so we got the, oh, we need a log trailer. I guess I didn't, oh yeah, there it is, okay. We'll go with that one. And as far as the log truck, let me go look at the trucks here. You know, this is kind of funny. I haven't played this one with this one yet. But for right now, let's go with our cat truck. I'm gonna go for black. Might as well go for the big engine, huh? Now with this thing, I believe let's see, I think this thing is configurable somehow. Let's see, fasten tension belts, detach. Well, I know there's a way to change the configuration. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Let's see, what did I do? Was it right mouse button or was it both? I think it was both mouse buttons. Yeah. So both mouse buttons and then drag it forward and backwards will change that. So you could do longs. You could do a couple of shorts. I think I'm gonna leave it on that one right there. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get our skidder loaded up. And then we'll do the follow me thing. We'll put this truck in the front because this Caterpillar truck's really fast. We'll put it in the back. We'll get both of them going at the same time. I just can't remember which way I'm going. Okay, so we gotta go straight ahead for 2 blocks and take a left. Okay. And I think my skidder's not liking this. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, that was better. Well, it's still rocking, but maybe it'll be alright. Alright, let's hop in the old cat truck. And right control F for follow me. Let's get this little convoy going. Hope he's not waiting on that traffic. Oh well, if we leave him, we leave him. We'll go back and get him later. I think he's hung up on the traffic back there. We're not going to do any log loading today anyway. Now I got to figure out where the sell point is. Surely there's a sawmill or something back on the mainland I can take all this lumber to, or take the logs to. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that traffic turned off because I want to use Courseplay to set up some routes to and from here, because this is a lot of driving. So we'll set up Courseplay routes to go deliver the logs wherever that might be. Once I figure that out, I'll do some driving around here a little bit and see if I can figure that out later. Yeah, so what I'll do right here from the start is just hook up to some of these logs and winch them over. Alright, well this map's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Certainly a lot of trees to cut. Get that parked there. Let's get this truck and a lowboy out of the way. Oops, thought I got it. Alright, well we got some equipment up here. We got a few trees cut. And we got us a little plan in motion. I think we'll, like I say, well, I'm going to continue on cutting with the fellow buncher all the way down to this dirt road. And then we'll come back up this way towards this truck and kind of round out that little area. Then we'll come back and we'll start over here. And probably right here where this tree is, we'll cut us a path up through there, make us another 90-degree left, another 90-degree left, and probably one more 90-degree left to get us maybe back over to the edge of where we stopped cutting there, down that path, and that'll give us a pretty good block of timber there. That's gonna be a bunch of trees, and so we'll pick up next time, and I'm gonna go hop in this truck. Well, it's like he tried to go, but we're actually inside of a inside of a pole. Well, that was a good thing the poles don't have collision. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this truck on over to the job site so it'll be ready to go for next time. But if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get my videos monetized again. And we're almost halfway. I'm hoping maybe by mid-June or so to be halfway, unless everybody starts hitting that like or hitting that subscribe button, helping me out. But anyway, we're trying to get to 1,000. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you want to get in on the early beta testing on this new map I'm working on, it's gonna be a pretty cool map too. It won't be probably as quite as nice as this, but it's gonna be pretty cool. Go over to Patreon page and consider becoming a Patreon, because I'm gonna start doing early access beta testing with my new maps that I'm gonna be working on. I've got several in mind. One's already in the works. I'm about a quarter of the way through with it, like I said earlier in the video. But go check out the Patreon if you want to donate $5 a month to help support the channel, and gives you early access to the new maps for beta testing, and well, I'll release them a little early maybe for the Patreons too. Go check that out. And also on Patreon, I'm going to be doing monthly giveaways once I reach 10 Patreons. So I think I've got somewhere between 2 and 3 right now. I think maybe one of them. Anyway, so yeah, go check out the Patreon page and see if that's something you're interested in. And if not, if you like to help support the channel, there's also a paypal.me link there on the video description where you can do just a one-time donation to help me out, because you know all this isn't free. Like I think I've mentioned this a few times, but I had a hard drive go out, I had to replace that. That was about 75 bucks. So you know, and all the other stuff that I want to do that I just don't have the money to do, I like some foot pedals for doing the track machines. That's not cheap either. So anyway, go check that out and see if that's something you're interested in. It sure would be appreciated, and help me out a lot. But I'm gonna get this truck backed in, so we'll be ready to start loading. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for this episode. We're just kind of getting started here on the KST map, and so if you want to check out more, hit that subscribe button. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And like I said, on Friday we're going to fill up that big wood chip area on the Dodson logging, so you don't want to miss that, because once we get that filled up, we're going to start selling all the wood chips and see how much money we get for it. There's going to be like 24 million liters of wood chips we're going to sell. So I don't know how much that's going to end up being. Probably, gosh, I don't know, probably well, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But anyway, hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you again on Friday here with Dodson Logging. So y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.